Hi guys, I've not forgotten you. I just wanted to check in with everybody for a minute. I'm really sorry about how, I guess, kind of unprofessional the last couple videos have been with me shakily holding up my iPhone instead of just sitting down with my filming setup. But a lot's going on in my life lately. We've all been there at some point, and as much as I would love to put out 2 videos per week that are professional and beautiful every single time and perfectly edited, sometimes that's just not a possibility. We all go through moments like this in our lives where our mental health is not at its best. And I think it's really important to take a step back when that happens, take a break, catch your breath, and make sure you're okay to be on camera before you turn it on. But I did want to kind of catch up with you guys and let you know what's going on. Despite everything happening in my life right now, I was working on the longest and most thought out video that I will ever upload to this channel in my life. I'm hoping you guys are going to end up loving it because it's a lot. I mean, I'm going all the way back through the entire history of someone in the goth subculture's YouTube content and making sure I'm fair across the board, that I'm seeing both points of view on everything. I think most of you have already figured out who this is about. And it's going to be pretty cool because of how much I'm putting into it. It's going to be a very professional video, pretty much a polar opposite of what this is right now, this vloggy style video. That being said, that's probably going to take at least another week to finish because of how much work is going to be put into it. But I will be very excitedly letting you know across all of my social media when it is ready to upload. Apart from that, the kitty cat I mentioned in the last video is still around. I did try my best to do what I could in that situation, but what people need to understand is, although I've spent the greater portion of almost 20 years with him, he's technically speaking not my animal. I am not allowed to just make decisions on what happens to him. I've been trying to encourage the person who is in charge of those decisions but it's only going so far. And that's another thing I wish people were more understanding of sometimes. Not that you guys haven't been, just people in general in their lives and stuff, that this kind of thing is hard. When you've had an animal companion that you see as your baby, that you see every day, all day long, and you love them like your child, and you are faced with this dilemma of either keep giving them medication for who knows how much longer to try to keep them around, and maybe it'll work and maybe it won't, or help them along to the afterlife and know that you're the one who had to make that decision. I wish people are more understanding. Generally speaking, when you say something like that, you're met with everyone just being like, you need to think of what's good for the animal. You need to just put it down and understand that it's in pain. But like, obviously, everyone knows the animal's in pain. No one wants it to be in pain. No one's that cruel. And partially, you might be hanging on to it for semi-selfish reasons. I hate using that word in this context, but you know, doing my best here, unscripted. No one wants to say goodbye. Nobody wants to lose something or someone they've loved for a really long time, especially almost 20 years. But you also have to understand, telling somebody the animal's suffering, you should just put it down, is basically the same thing as going up to someone whose loved one is on life support and being like, why don't you just pull the plug already? They're brain dead anyway. It's not like they care. See how horrible and insensitive that would be to say to somebody? It's essentially the same thing, and I wish people understood that better, that if you wouldn't tell someone, pull the plug already, then don't tell them, put the animal down already. There's gentler ways to go about it and more understanding ways to go about it, because it's a very difficult decision. And as someone who grew up on a rescue farm, who's had to try to decide whether or not to make that call more times than I can count now, unfortunately, I can definitely tell you, every time you make that decision, no matter how 100% you were at the time, after it happens, you always think, was this the right decision? Was I too hasty? Did I do it before it needed to be done? What if next week he ended up doing better and I just took his life away from him? There's a lot that goes along with doing something like that, and it is extremely difficult and it is extremely painful. And that's kind of where we are right now. It looks like he's doing badly enough that my family has to take him to the vet tonight at 6 p.m. And the vet made it very clear if he needed to come back, there was only one way he was exiting the building. So while I've been trying to sit here all day and make this absolutely fantastic video for you guys, I've had the knowledge in the back of my head that he's gonna be gone in a few hours, and it's been really difficult. I fully charged my camera battery today. I was planning on sitting down and doing this whole nice professional grade video for you guys, and I just can't right now. There's going to be a few vloggy videos like this in between the really good ones while I'm just getting myself together because I'm kind of taking a mental health break. It's really hard. I am going to Grange Fair. If you're not from Pennsylvania, you might not know what that is. It's kind of like a 4-H fair, but on steroids, and it's going to be really fun. So I'm going to try to vlog some of that so that you'll have kind of a happy, fun vlog like Goth Goes to Grange Fair. And hopefully that'll be really fun. I like kind of mixing things up and putting some vlog style videos in between the professional sit down ones just so it's a little more entertaining and exciting for you guys. But that's pretty much where I am right now. I'm doing my very best. I'm really sorry about the lack of really nice videos on this channel right now. Hopefully the really cool one will be done soon and I can upload that, and then you guys will have that to look forward to. But please be really understanding. Don't be unsubscribing and stuff. I promise I'm still here. I promise I'm going to keep making videos on this channel. I'm just taking a little bit of a head break for a minute. And next week I'm planning to have my normal videos where I sit down and talk to a camera come back again. So I hope you can understand that, and I'll see you all soon.